Welcome to the channel, everybody. Today we're diving deep, man, into this whole Sigma male thing. You hear about it everywhere now, right? It's like this underground society of dudes who just operate on a different level. So we're going to break it down, these 8 secret rules these guys live by. Buckle up. Now, I'm not saying I am one, but I've had some interesting folks on my podcast, some real lone wolf types, and they definitely tapped into something. These Sigma dudes, they're cut from a different cloth. They're not trying to climb some corporate ladder or impress anyone. They're on their own path, man, and people are drawn to that, There's this quiet confidence they have, this aura. It's fascinating. So if you want to understand what makes these guys tick, how they navigate the world, stick around. We're about to unpack the 8 rules of the Sigma male. Let's do this. First and foremost, Sigma males are all about independence. They value their freedom above all else. It's not that they don't like people, they just don't need them, you know what I mean? They're not going to be beholden to anyone, to a boss, a girlfriend, whoever. This isn't about being a jerk, it's about self-reliance. They take care of their own business. They're not afraid to go against the grain, to forge their own path. They'd rather be alone at the top of the mountain than surrounded by a bunch of yes men at the bottom, It's that lone wolf mentality. They answer to themselves and that's it. This one ties into independence. Sigma males don't follow the crowd. They're not sheep, man. They're not going to be put in a box. They see the rules and they think, these aren't for me. They make their own rules. They live by their own code. They're not afraid to challenge the status quo, to question everything. And that can be intimidating to some people, especially those who are stuck in their ways. But Sigmas, they don't care. They're not here to please anyone but themselves. They're too busy forging their own path. Here's the thing about Sigma males. They don't need to brag. They don't need to be the loudest guy in the room. They're not out there peacocking for attention. Their confidence comes from within. It's this quiet, understated confidence that speaks volumes. They're comfortable in their own skin. They know their worth. They don't need anyone else to validate them. And that's powerful, man. It's magnetic. People are drawn to that kind of energy. Chapter 4, Rule number 4, Minimal Social Interaction, the Art of Discernment. Now this isn't to say that Sigma males are hermits or anything. They're not antisocial. They just value quality over quantity when it comes to relationships. They'd rather have a few close friends who they can really connect with than a bunch of superficial acquaintances. They're selective about who they let into their inner circle. They don't waste their time on people who drain their energy. They surround themselves with people who elevate them, who challenge them, who they can learn from. Chapter 5, Rule number 5, Observational and Analytical, become the chess master. Sigma males are observers. They're always watching, always analyzing. They're taking in information from their surroundings, processing it, and using it to their advantage. They're not quick to react. They're strategic thinkers. They think long term. They're playing chess, man, while everyone else is playing checkers. And that's why they're often one step ahead. They see the bigger picture. Chapter 6, Emotionally Detached, the Stoic Ideal. This one can be a little tricky, but it's essential to the Sigma mindset. They don't let their emotions control them. They don't fly off the handle or get caught up in drama. They're able to detach from their emotions and make rational decisions. That doesn't mean they don't feel things, they just don't let their feelings dictate their actions. It's about self-control, man. It's about being the master of your own domain. Chapter 7, Self-Sufficiency, a one-man army. Sigma males are resourceful, they're adaptable. They can take care of themselves in any situation. They're not afraid of hard work. In fact, they embrace it. They're not going to wait around for someone else to do things for them. They're going to figure it out themselves. They're survivors. And that self-reliance is incredibly attractive. It's a sign of strength, of capability. Chapter 8, Mysterious and Elusive, the Enigma. There's a certain mystique about Sigma males. They're not an open book. They don't feel the need to share their every thought and feeling with the world. They keep their personal lives private. They're not trying to seek attention or validation, and that makes them even more intriguing. People are drawn to mystery. They want to figure them out. It's like a puzzle they can't resist trying to solve. So there you have it, the 8 secret rules of Sigma males. Now look, I'm not saying you gotta go full Sigma or anything, but there's definitely something to be said for incorporating some of these principles into your own life. Think about it. Who wouldn't benefit from being a little more independent, a little more confident, a little more self-sufficient? It's about becoming the best version of yourself, man. If you found this video insightful, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. And be sure to share your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think about the Sigma male lifestyle? Let's keep the conversation going. Stay tuned for the next deep dive.